Okay, so this is a quick video just to kind of bring it to your attention of the need, and probably I would consider this a must-have, power conditioner or surge protector. Seriously, these are really that good. Now, don't get on the name. There's a few companies that make them. Rico, this one was made right here in our own backyard, as you see right there. Made in USA. I really like this one, and as you see right here, this is the XG PCS 15D. Well, it's 15 amps, as you see, 120 volts, 50 or 60 hertz, up to 15 amps, which is a regular outlets that we all have at our houses. I use this for my computers, which is comprised of the computer itself with an NVIDIA GPU. I have a few external drive base or NAS, whatever you want to call that. I have the routers, 2 laptops, 5 monitors, and whatever small tiny peripherals. And it works really beautiful. Yes, I connect my UPS directly to it. So everything goes to this first, then to my UPS. Even the UPS, I believe, has protection, but not as good as having one of these right off the gate. And one more thing that I like, which is not a new thing at all by any means, it's not new, is this stuff right here. I know a lot of us don't think about it. And by the way, here's where it would show you any events or whatever that happened. But, and yes, the reset button is right here, by the way. You have, except the modem and fax protection, if you still use one of them, you have the Ethernet protection. I have 1,000 megabit, which is a gig, and that's good for me at least because it goes from 10 to 1,000 megabit. Really beautiful. And how I do it, I plug the wire that comes from the ISP or from the wall. I put it right here, and then I go out from here to my router. So just in case something goes AWOL on that wire, my router is protected via the Ethernet part of it, and the power of that router is plugged on it as well. So it has double protection. In my opinion, these things are invaluable because let's say, heavens forbid, you have a bad weather, which we happen to have a lot of times, sometimes lightning. And let's say a lightning strike goes too close to your house, but sometimes electronics can be actually affected by it. And what that means is that instead of your electronics taking the hit, it will be this package here that will burn the fuse first, and none of your electronics will suffer the damages. This is why these dedicated surge protectors are better than the strip surge protectors that a lot of times are not really surge protectors. Unfortunately, unless you buy the expensive ones, yes, they do. But these devices are dedicated to that. These are not for anything fancy or cute or any of that. These are dedicated to protecting you. And one more thing I like here is that it has an extra out right here, plus the other 2 main ones. You have the lights here that will show you if you have a wiring fault and when the system is on. Let me plug it real quick just to show you those lights and the screen itself. And the lights are right here on the back. Let me just turn it on. And you see the green light came on. Not sure if the camera is catching it. If there was a fault, the red light will kick on. And here's the screen that I just showed you. It's booting up. Yep, now I have 0. I have 1 surge, it says, and all that, but sometimes a surge could be counted here. Even if you unplug and plug too quick, or something happens with a device that goes up and down too quick, that is counted as a surge, but not enough to drop it. But this thing is meant to balance that, so it doesn't give that shock to your other devices. And seriously, I don't know how much I can talk about this one in order to make it important enough to have one. Even if you don't get this exact device, similar, dedicated power conditioning or surge protectors are something that have a higher value than you think. And you never value these as good as needed until you need one. I hope you never need one, but I've had that unfortunate event happen before. Boom, I had my computer, just to call it a loss. Yes, I know they have protective mechanisms, but the surge was too high for any of the protective mechanisms to actually kick in. And here it was the computer, I think, the DVR, and yes, I had one of those Walmart type strip thingies or outlets that's supposed to have a surge protector in it. Yeah, the surge protector itself melted. So yeah, it was all a loss. And yeah, that's why now I have quite a few of these. I have one per almost each device. I literally mean that. I have one for the main fridge and one each for the freezers and the little other fridges, one on each of the TVs and the boxes that they have. I have one on the camera system, and I have this one right here on my computer system, which makes me just sleep just a little bit easier. Just a little bit easier. Especially for the price, I believe it's worth it all day long for what it actually does. I extremely and highly suggest you consider some of these guys. It really works. And this one, if you don't want to search it by Rico, because sometimes they're just rebranded, but it's the same company, Next Gen PCS, you can search them by this ESP right here. You just search by ESP, and you put ESP Next Gen PCS, then you will see a lot of them. Most of them, the originals, are made in USA. So that you have to probably keep in mind, as you see right there. Yep, it says made in USA, because why I'm pointing that out is that this conforms to American standards that we have here. I have nothing against the ones who are made outside the US. There's a lot of them that are great, but these ones are made by real American electricians that understand how our systems work, where our vulnerabilities are in our systems, and realize what we need exactly for our systems. This is why I'm saying it's important to get the one made in USA. So with that said, please hit like and subscribe. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something. I hope. And share it with somebody that might need to know. And I'll try to leave a link or two about it if I can find direct links, either Amazon or whatever that I find on the description below, so you can go take a look at them yourself, or check. Sometimes they appear on local electric supply stores. Go take a look at there. I would highly suggest first locally. Then if you don't find it there, come back to the links and yeah, we'll hit it online. We'll see you next time. Bye.